Last time we sang that song, you had an uncontrollable fit of laughter. You had to stop in the middle of it, so
Yeah.
glad we made it through this time.
I'd never done that. Just was in the middle of playing it, and I just like cracked up laughing. Couldn't stop laughing.
It happened.
Oh, it sucked. All right, this not to bring a downer on things, but y'all know that sticking stuff in your arms is not going to get you anywhere, right? All right. 1, 2, 3. You live and you die, boy. There ain't no confusion. Why don't you leave alone that little spot you've been bruising? I know it feels right when the whole world slips away, but you got to chase it around every single day. I ain't chasing shit around. You live and you die, boy, right where you stand now. You know good and well that it ain't some evil plan now. The willows will weep, the doggies will howl and sing, but you got to chase it around, and you got no place to be. Sitting on the corner, nodding your head, you better watch your step. But who gives a darn about it? They're the fool, I know that. You got to get yours too. And there ain't a thing in this whole wide world you wouldn't do. Get to poking, feeling fresh, and you feel that hand all over your flesh. Leaving the station today, the wheels are tumbling, the world slips away. Fare thee well, and send my regards to the world up above. Send my regards. Thanks, yeah. One of my goals in life is to make enough money so when I get to the right age, I can do all those wonderful substances and not have to worry about nothing. But when you're 40 and you're got a habit, which I'm glad I don't, so if you got a friend that's got a habit, tell him to stop. Get a new habit. Sex is a good habit. Does anybody know a gypsy guitar player named Django Reinhardt? All right, we're going to play one for you. This is called Deuce Ambulance.
Whatever that means.
1, 2, 3.
sur une note peut résonner la cloche du jardin. Mon cher amour, voici l'heure de ton coupe et de mienne. Le long du mur, la pluie chuchote au lierre qui s'accroche sur notre freine, blotti dans notre demeure, comme nous sommes bien. La radio joue une veilleuse, une tendre valse de Chopin. Ta voix se fait amoureuse, je ne crains plus rien. Et dans mon cœur sur une note peut résonner la cloche du jardin. Chante la joie merveilleuse de ton cœur revient. Soir, sur une note peut résonner la cloche du jardin. Mon cher amour, voici l'heure de ton coupe et de mienne. Le lendemain, la pluie chuchote au lierre qui s'accroche sur notre freine, blotti dans notre demeure, comme nous sommes bien. La radio joue une veilleuse, une tendre valse de Chopin. Ta voix se fait amoureuse, je ne crains plus rien. Et dans mon cœur, sur une note peut résonner la cloche du jardin. Chante la joie merveilleuse de ton cœur revient.
Thank you so much. With this thing.
So we're the Blue Ribbon Healers, having a great time. Thanks for coming up and hanging out with us while we played our set. We were kind of worried, but you guys showed up and definitely represented the spirit of hospitality and support and love for the festival. Thanks for having us here. Hopefully you like us well enough. We'll be more than happy to come back again next year. I don't know if y'all swap it off and say, well, no, you just do it 1 year, and that's it. But if you'll have us, we'll be back. We'd love to come back.
Times are getting hard and the money's tight. That didn't stop us coming out tonight. You don't need a TV to tell you wrong from right. You can only trust the news to bring you down. Got more and more people just dead by fear. But this old world's been going wrong for years. You can cut adrift or drown in your tears. Either way you're bound to go down. In a big, big world, you can't help but feel small. You can fight against it or answer the call. Slip through the cracks, no turning back. Like a little old speck of dust, you're floating free. Find your way, then you never had to worry about going astray. You got a voice, something to say, so why don't you go on and shout it? You know the world's always changing, like it or not, but there's a few things you can count on and mean a lot. Music, family, the friends you got, they bring the good time, no doubt about it. In a big, big world, you can't help but feel small. You can fight against it or answer the call. Slip through the cracks, no turning back. Like a little old speck of dust, you're floating free.
Spaghetti Fest Radio. Do you hear the beautiful sounds of the Blue Ribbon Healers? This is Mickey, your host, with another episode of Season 7. In fact, we are on 7-11, baby. Season 7, Episode 11. And although I can't offer you Slurpees, I'll let you finish off this awesome music by the Blue Ribbon Healers. We'll be right back. All right, friends, we are back. You were listening to the Blue Ribbon Healers from Spaghetti Fest 12, second stage. Thanks to Nate, our good buddy, Mr. Nate Breezy, who has come on so many of our spaghetti travel trips. And we love that guy, one of the funniest people alive. But he is the one who said, hey, man, you should get the Blue Ribbon Healers on that thing. And so I looked them up, and I was like, yeah, I should get them on this thing for sure. And still one of my favorite groups I've ever seen perform at the event. Two very talented people, and I still follow them online with the other groups that they play in and the music they do, because genuinely badasses. So another group, as tonight I'm going to be going on a theme here with 7-11, very important number to me, as, you know, it is my birthday, 7-11, not today, but it is the episode 7. Sorry, season 7, episode 11. I'm kind of confusing myself with all the numbers. But because I like those numbers, 7-11, we go with a little, ooh, did you hear that? I'm Eddie Vettering it tonight. I got a little bit of vino in my hand, and not a little, I got the bottle. That's why you heard it go kerpluck. There it is. I just made the sound again. That is not a sound effect. It's real. That's why it wasn't so cool. But yeah, gonna just drink straight from the bottle. Straight from the bottle for episode 7. I did it again. Season 7, episode 11. Maybe I shouldn't drink from the bottle because I must still be drunk from the epic night out at the Fantastic Farm. A lot of great bands the other night, and it was just, when I say epic, it was because it was a lot of fun to be with the members of Midnight Spaghetti again. Absolute blast. It's great to hear Matt Ellis play the horn. It was cool to hear him style it out with none other than Ron Holloway, who was sitting in with a lot of groups just because he's an old family friend of the Fantastic Farm, and he shows up to those parties because he knows what's up. And on the way up there, I listened to the show and the ride. It sounded great. Shout out to the crew, Blair Parker, chief of the crew out there, and my man John Beckstoffer and his killer board and all the board work for the guys inside the barn and the multi-camera angles. That was legit. It was one of the best online productions I've seen. Shout out to Billy Beam and the Fantastic Farm Productions crew for doing something outstanding. And I got to give it up to the King Bolts. We're going to be playing some of the King Bolts in a bit because I think that honors the awesomeness of their rock and roll set they played there that night. And my biased opinion of having the greatest drummer in their band because he's in our band. So Piper, the greatest drummer, playing with them too. And his wife Joanna rocking it out on the bass. She sounded really good that night. Killing it outside. It's always fun to play outside. And in such a dynamic setting, anyone who's enjoyed the Fantastic Farm, I can't wait for you all to be able to actually come to the shows. But on the next time we perform from the Fantastic Farm live like that, we welcome you to please follow the link. It is such a professional endeavor. I did have a little bit of fun drinking with my bandmates at a socially distant and masked environment to be safe and respectful to all those performing and all waiting to perform, and all those things being said, it was awesome. And so in celebration, raise your glasses tonight, as we have a lot to accomplish in one evening. I'm going to play some of my favorite stuff that I haven't played all season yet, although you might have heard some of these bands throughout the season. I said I was going to hold off till later in the season to do this. I'm diving into the Baba Seth set from Spaghetti Fest 15, the last Spaghetti Fest I hosted, before maybe I'll be coming back when there is live music, but took a break from the fest after Spaghetti Fest 15, the 15-year run, and Baba Seth, one of my favorite bands, one of the first bands I saw when I went to college, and to honor of having them on that stage to close out that year, those 15 years run, is like no other. It is quite a show, and here it is. Without further ado, it is time to listen to that, and we've got it diving right in the middle. Like I said, this is going to be from Spaghetti Fest 15, Friday night.
We've never played it.
You can feel it all over.
This is Hope, y'all.
All over too. You can feel it all over. You can feel it. break you down like you are some kind of toy. He's a lover and a thief, and he knows it drives you so crazy. He's the one that makes you feel your love is so easy. He's a cobra, he's a mamba. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites your blood. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites your blood. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites your blood. He's a snake, he's a snake.
Daily coil. You feel the slow dizzy to lose all your self-control. Then he teases and he squeezes like you're also gonna take shit.
He's a lover and a thief, and he knows he drives you oh so crazy. He's a one that makes you feel your love is oh so crazy. He's a cobra, he's a mamba. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites your love. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites my love. He's a snake, he's a snake. I said he bites your love. He's a snake. Watch this on me. He'll bite your love. He'll bite you. He'll be your joy. Oh, baby, I love it. Ooh. He'll bite you. y'all. What? Here you go. Come on now. He's a snake. He's a snake. I said if I should love. He's a snake. He's a snake. I said if I should love. He's a snake. He's a snake. I said if I should love. He's a snake. He's a snake. I said if I should love. He's a snake. He's a snake. Thank y'all.
And there you have it, Baba Seth from that Spaghetti Fest 15 set. And, we dive back into that maybe a little later, would be pretty rad. But I'm going to bounce us around a bit. But I just want to tell you a little history on that, is that the first time I saw Baba Seth was at what was called Main Street Bar and Grill in Harrisonburg that time. And the band The Ordinary Way, another Spaghetti Fest band, and Midnight Spaghetti family in many ways. From us being deeply tied together from our early years of being musicians, before even the formation of Midnight Spaghetti with the Alpine Recess connection, and Jesse Hooper, the keyboard player, being in Left Hand Drive with my high school band. That goes really far back. But The Ordinary Way were opening for Baba Seth, and I got to see Baba Seth at Main Street Bar and Grill with the X's on my hand my freshman year of college. And Hope Claiborne, that sax player that was playing the flute in those recordings just now, was just absolutely inspirational, great player, and so was lead singer, which you've heard his voice throughout a lot of the Spaghetti Fest radio stuff I've played of theirs. I will come back to that set and play some more stuff where you'll be able to hear him. But that was a focus section of Hope Claiborne. If you remember, some weeks back I played Gina Sobel's set, and Hope had actually shown up on the side stage and performed with her in the middle of that set. So we are tying things up together in this season, as I'd mentioned some of those things from before. But now we know that we were going to dive back into there in the middle of that set. That was a really cool spot where you guys got to notice her flute beatboxing skills, which not everybody can do that. Not everybody can play the flute, but let alone beatbox and play the flute. Now, another fun experience was Spaghetti Fest 8 out in West Virginia, where our buddies marched the Arctic. Yes, good old March to the Arctic had shown up after actually their parents did. I caught their parents sneaking in. Those are some good hippies right there, knowing how to sneak into a festival many years after their time.
Been a while since I played this song. Good to go, Ben?
Hey, pretty baby, got a plan that's bad. Don't tell your mama, you won't hurt the heck. You know she'd be mad, oh she would be sad. Pack up your bags, pack up your bags. Pack your clothes, you're ready to go. Throw on your coat, elope to Mexico. Oh no, this is the mechanic pirate. Your engine shot, don't think you can drive it. Lest I get $3,000. Hey, you got that much? I could flip your luck. Oh shucks. So think I got that much, man. Stranded Oklahoma on our way from Maryland. Oh, damn, what are we gonna do? Sell my guitars, why don't you sell your shoes? Get through. Oh, not much of an income, not much to spend, not much to live from. Road to the sky, she'll start to cry. Cries, I thank Christ we made it through the night. Oh my, I'll sing Maria, don't cry, you'll be safe without lights. Secret blue. Yes, I've been holding out. I know you lied. Well, let's hang ourselves as we wait for someone to lose. We'll make the news. That's just my heart as it constantly pumps out the blues. Guess it's the girls I choose.
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
And you know, that was March of the Arctic, and they have so many all over the place stylings. But much respect to those guys. Went on to become Two Alpacas, and that song was really early in their set. That was a really unique setting out there in West Virginia with the cabins and the late night stuff. One of the great things from the late night set. It always sets the mood on the Spaghetti Fest radio. I love playing this one. Maybe we can just get the party rolling. You know, we got fill in the blanks tonight. We're gonna do another part, a little bit of the games, trying to get people to maybe win some Midnight Spaghetti stuff tonight. But we're gonna do fill in the blanks. We're gonna do so much stuff. But right now, you gotta shake that booty, pop that wine open, and celebrate 7-Eleven. That's season 7, episode 11. See, I got it right this time. This is Zach Deputy from that same Spaghetti Fest 8 late night. First set of the day was March of the Arctic. The last set, Zach Deputy.
See, I can see a silhouette. Image engraved in my mind. Never get a picture. Out of time after time. I remember the stars so bright as she took my hand. We rode out along to the end of the land. We don't ride until 6 in the morning. Keep on riding till 6 in the morning. Keep on riding till 6 in the morning. Keep on riding till 6 in the morning. Keep on riding now.
now ain't worth the same thing. Well, I know one thing for sure, I wouldn't change a damn thing. Even right to 6 in the morning, to 6 in the morning. Keep it running to 6 in the morning. Keep it running to 6 in the morning. I don't need no other baby. I don't need one more thing. Say I don't need no one else but you. Say I don't need one more thing. Keep it running, baby. Running till 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. Keep it running till 6 in the morning. Keep it running till 6 in the morning. Come on, mama. Keep it running till 6 in the morning. Little baby, keep it running. Say, mama, bring it back down.
Let it rip. Oh, yeah. Zach Deputy, man. Every time we go deeper into the songs from that set and just shake your booty to it, that is some good stuff. I wonder what he's doing. I'm sure he's the perfect setup for some online concerts right now, since his setup is a solo guy with a spaceship. And I say spaceship, as you guys recall, if you were there, he had things all around him. I really loved it when I made my announcements in there. I could pick any mic that would make a weird sound as I talked into it. But, you know, some interesting stuff in the news. As we know that in the show here, we do like to share weird stuff going down. Let me give you a little background here. That's my hip-hop news update right there. Kind of suitable. I don't know how much you guys spend on your wallets and your purses, but it seems that an $18,900, that's more around the $19,000 mark, for an alligator skin handbag was destroyed by customs officials in Australia over a $50 importation permit that the owner failed to purchase. Wow. First of all, you know, like when they ask you if you're bringing in like more than $10,000, does it seem ridiculous that the thing that you would carry money in is worth more than the money you have in it? Maybe not. But the bag was seized on suspicion of involvement in the illegal wildlife trade. And authorities said that the woman had obtained a CITES export permit from France, but failed to apply for a $50 import permit from Australia. And the thing is that it's an endangered species, wild fauna in Florida issue, with, I guess, some convention or international trade thing that was agreed upon a long time ago. And the formality of this permit allowed the customs official to destroy it. Imagine traveling to France to buy a purse. My question is, do you bring a purse to France and then throw that one away just to come back with an $18,900 purse that gets destroyed when you come back to Australia? I mean, I don't know much about purses, so I guess that it doesn't really matter in that sense. Another funny story out there in the news. Got to change the background, man. You always got to keep it interesting. So, we find out that Anheuser-Busch was selling non-alcoholic dog brew. And like the moment they announced it pretty much sold out online because people really want to drink with their best friend. But they don't want to give it liver damage or get it drunk. Some people actually do want to get their pets drunk. And, I mean, they don't really have a choice at that point. They don't know it's going to happen. So I do understand the whole idea if it's your best buddy and you want to drink with them. But I would at least wait how many dog years make them legal drinkers if you can do that. But if not, you know, Anheuser-Busch has their dog brew by Busch. Now, I mean, it seems to make sense that it would be Busch either way because, like, you know, just the quality level anyways. But it's pork, bone broth, and other blends of things that would give them nutrients for dogs who don't always get them from their solid foods. So, I guess it is designed for older dogs anyways. So they're legal to drink anyways. But it is a lot healthier and you can have, I'm sure your dog will pound it faster than you'll drink your booze. Because that just sounds like exactly what a dog would want to eat. So it's sold out. There you go. They're now marketing to the owners of dogs, making it seem like your dog really wants to get drunk with you, but not really drunk. That they want a social drink with you. So that is the funny news for the moment. As we always, you know, we're always going through a whole lot more other funny news. But it has been awesome to keep on playing some obscure stuff. And, you know, if I'm going to do that, this one's going to get really wild. I don't know what's going to come up from this one, but it's going to happen. I know that. This is really classic, and we're just going to give a shout out to an old stomping ground, A-Town, Arlington. This is going to be recording from 10-5. If we get enough tune out of it. It looks like there's a lot of warm-up going on. 10-5-06. That means that Midnight Spaghetti is only 2-3 years old at this point. And we're gonna hear all the Whitlow's chatter from Arlington, and then we'll get the show started in there. So I'm gonna play this track for you guys from old school Midnight Spaghetti, and right after that we are going to come back and do the fill in the blanks game. I'm gonna read you the fill in the blanks. And then we'll play some more great music, talk about some stuff, maybe do a giveaway of one of our face masks and a t-shirt, and be back for the game. This is the Midnight Spaghetti theme from Whitlow's 10-5-06.
All right. What Midnight Spaghetti and the chocolate G-strings? Midnight Spaghetti! I think we're coming out to Whitlow's. Make it a little funky up in here, all right? Now, this is for all the space people who keep the one love, no people who hate people, no bull figure. To everybody kicking it since the fetal position, regretting your wish. Now, this is for all the space people who keep the one love, no people who hate people, no bull figure. To everybody kicking it since the fetal position, regretting your wish. I want the volume above you filled with your fist if you got one. Now if not, then just poke your hips, and if you don't got hips, man, you can flap your lips, and if you're missing everything, well then I guess you're pretty hip. To everybody on a robot tip, just flip a transist, stay home till you resist. Grease up your gears and do the twist like you were sitting at the top of Big Papa's list. Flaunt your creator's master realist. Use your NLP, learn to shoot the gift, but don't miss your hits. If I'm gonna be pissed, I'll be an ENIAC, will leave you sitting on an instance. If you're feeling woozy, wobbly, groggy, because you're not used to the Earth's gravity, well, just throw your sea legs in the air and disconnect them like you just don't care. Cut. Midnight Spaghetti. microphone. And Dr. Imani cut it to the bone. I smell the funk of orange man cologne. You can roll with us or else go it alone. I'm talking decaf, spoon off, up in your face. They gave your athlete's foot in your private place. Now on the spur of the moment, invade your personal space. Y'all tried to give chase, but wait, you can't take the ace of this race. I got your spray remain tore out on the floor like these rhymes are belayed. Pick a five of those, man, get out your pen, because you wanna sound a very own dismemberment plan. It pays a $50,000 directly to your kids if I rip off your face when I hit it with my fist. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. That's right, I eat pieces of shit. Live like a king of a what y'all crap out. Now all y'all can do is crap out. You get scratched out of the scorecard because there ain't no score. Or like how many more divorce you can devour. A drink and more revolver, only getting more. Because you paid $30 just to get in the door. Take more than fucking car down the street at the store. What's a punk ass kid trying to jack your car door? Put it all where the coffee should be. Down on the floor with all the fine girls down breaking the law. I'm talking boots, booty pants, bras, and nothing more. All the while I'm like, what in the world is all for? You said turn it up some more. That's why we're gonna play a little encore so we can keep the funk alive all night long. Even when we play a crazy song. Yo, that was a creepy song. Midnight spaghetti, turn it up. Midnight spaghetti, burn it up. Midnight spaghetti, what the fuck? Midnight spaghetti going down. Midnight spaghetti, heat it up. Midnight spaghetti, run it up. Midnight spaghetti, what the fuck? Midnight spaghetti going down. Alright, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Listen for all the space people who want love, no people to hate people, no people. To everybody kicking it since the Beatles possessed, we ran your wish. Listen for all the space people who want love, no people to hate people, no people. To everybody kicking it since the Beatles possessed, we ran your wish. This for our space people who want love, no people to hate people, no people. To everybody kicking it since the Beatles possessed, we ran your wish. This for our space people who want love, no people to hate people, no people. To everybody, we gonna kick it since the Beatles possessed.
Midnight Spaghetti from Whitlow's 10-5. Man. We were young back then. But wait, man, we ain't old yet. We ain't done yet. We've been partying and ready to go. We're ready to play more shows once this whole 2020 misery is over and we're back at it. Well, we played this past weekend. And we'll be announcing something for the Democratic Committee of Harrisonburg. Will be hosting us for a nice online event, I believe. So we have some things that'll be coming up. I know there's a lot of social distance events and online stuff, but Spaghetti Fest Radio will be there to give you all that fun. Because I still believe in the spirit of radio. No, I can't play that one. That would be really awesome if I could play some Rush right now, but I cannot play you some Rush because that is not in our programming. But what is in our program is the Fill in the Blanks game. That's right, everybody. The Fill in the Blanks game is here for all you wonderful people who love to play on-air games with me. And tonight, if I got your name, or if one of your answers gets labeled a favorite, a show favorite, the best of all the categories, and if we have your name or if you claim it, then you will earn a prize from the Spaghetti Crew. And yes, we are talking about our face mask. Okay, we got some fashionable gaiters, and you can wear your mask under it in double layer, or you go for a jog and enjoy a gaiter. You just keep your face warm. You can have these things for a while. They're stylish. They keep your current mask against your face. Keeps things pretty clean. So, don't worry about it. Just win cool stuff if you can. But here it is. I'm going to turn that a little off. That was a little crazy, wasn't it? All right. Here we go. The fill in the blanks for 9/7 tonight. That is episode 7. I did it again. Season 7, episode 11. There's too much rhyming, too much going on. And that's right. As I say, Eddie Vettering. Well, here we go. Number uno. Name actors who are musicians or musicians who are actors. Name the band or movie they are in. All right. See, that could be a little vice versa thing, or they could be just both, or they got the job from either one. So we dive into the plethora of crossover artists. Number 2, blank, and blank. If you haven't realized, the fill in the blank game just means answer these questions or fill in the blanks that we give you to complete these answers. You'll understand if you've never played before. But please give us your answers online. You go to SPAGHETTIFEST.com on the radio tab. You can fill these out right underneath where these lists are. Go to the radio tab, click on it, scroll down. Or you could email funk@midnightspaghetti.com. You could message us on Instagram, on any of our pages, Midnight Spaghetti or Spaghetti Fest. And you could do it right here, I said, on our page. Or if you're on YouTube, post your comments. We'll get to you. So, that was just number 2, blank, and blank. Kind of like it if it sounds like one of those old questions. Blank, and blank. Dun dun dun. Number 3. Do you use movie quotes in everyday conversation to express yourself? Name an example of the use of a movie quote in everyday life. If you are going to spew into this. Wayne's World. Yeah. See, there you go. That is a great example. So now you have your example. So if anybody says that one, you're not supposed to copy the example. You're supposed to give us other ones. All right? So, number 3, let's see what kind of movie quotes you live by. Especially after I watched Bill and Ted's the other week. Pretty ready to conjure up so many movie quotes. Number 4. Famous movie cameos. You know when people show up in a movie, it's always a hoot. So give me this answer. Blank is the blank in blank. My example was Dave Grohl as the devil in The Pick of Destiny. All right, so now you have to come up with as many of those as you can remember. Number 5, running mates. Name 2 performers or artists, or 2 bands or artists that would make a great presidential running ticket. Name 1 issue they would support. Now, this is going to be wide open. You could use any names, but it could be really funny to talk about it. And, we don't have to get too heated on any kind of topics. And I know people getting over politics, although I don't think you need to be over it. I think you need to be willing to talk about subjects fairly with other people. And then you have to vote if you want to have what you are feeling inside come true in this world of hope and freedom. So that means making progressive change for the better of all humanity and helping everybody so we can all unite once again. Lord of mercy. All right, so go out there and vote is my message. But if you make any of these running mate names, please do not write them in. Actually vote for a real person this year, and then you can go try to get these people to actually come true. All right? Number 6. McJordan that thing. Name a fast food or popular chain menu item and endorse it with a famous actor, musician, band, politician, or athlete. The Travis Scott Big Mac just happened for real. So, what else could you come up with? I really think that's he gained that from liking it. So let's see what else we could assign to some fast food. All right, and the last one. Number 7. That had to hurt. Do you have your top memorable televised injuries? Please let us know. And that is the 7 of season 7, episode 11. I got it right. Hallelujah. You see what happens is the more wine you drink, the better you get at this stuff. I'm telling myself that. And now I need to put all your answers together. And what that means is I'm going to do something crazy, which is dive right back into one of those classic recordings that we talked about from earlier. And I'm going to go continue into the Baba Seth set from Spaghetti Fest 15. We're bouncing around, and I'll be back with some answers to stuff. You know I'm going to play some more music. I got to get these answers together. I love you all. Thank you for listening to Spaghetti Fest Season 7, Episode 11. We are not done. We have plenty to do. So remember, we're going to be giving some stuff out. And we will, once you give us your answers online, if we know who you are, you give us one of those answers, we're giving away gators.
Always calling to the finer days. Flip it to the page where the corner phrase. Make it like a poor boy with folded hands. Water in the river with the best laid plans. I'm not here for crying, I'm not here for pain. I'm not here for sorrow, I'm not here for pain. Child in a Kingston yard, traded in his shoes for an old guitar. Out on the corner and under the door, nations of music roll out across the floor. And I'm not here for talk, I'm not here for lies. I'm not here for how, I'm not here for why. Still I'm here for the burning, I'm here for the woman the finer days. Flip it to the page with the corner phrase. Making like a poor boy with folded hands. Water in the river with the best laid plans. And I'm not here for crying, I'm not here for rain. I'm not here for sorrow, I'm not here for pain. I'm here for the money. I'm here for the woman with the second sight. I'm here for the loving. I'm here for the music and I feel alright. I'm here for the turning. I'm here for the sun and the falling light. I'm here for the yearning. I'm here for the music and I feel alright.
Thank you.
What a moment. Oh, man, that night. As I knew around that set that I was going to be taking my hiatus from the fest, being able to listen to Baba's set like that, and for them to say those exact words that they said right there, what it means in that song. And man, if I could roll back and hear that as a sample, I'd do it again. Couldn't. I tried to get them to do that, but here for the love and I feel all right, and the music and all that good stuff. That is wonderful. I'm still getting your answers together, and if you notice, the music has been really good vibes tonight. We have been one direction with the style, so I guess one way to break things up, and I know it's kind of funny when I say break it up from the original style that it was, would be why don't we just get all crazy? And we know that things are different in cafeterias these days. My nephew is experiencing his fun of college dining halls, yet in the COVID era. But if we remember the good old days, when I say the good old days, this is all even the good Shock G days.
I'm talking about way up in the back, all the way down to the front. Are you ready to rip shit? Y'all ready to rip shit? With a motherfucking drummer and my man on the turntable, DJ Fuse. Y'all want some of that funk?
Here we go, Shock G. Food fight.
Okay, buddy. Start playing. Buckle my shoe.
This is a federal food fight. You better know that means we calling out all you cooks and crooks. Yeah.
Oh, me?
Oh, me? My name is Humpty Hump.
My name is Humpty Hump. I'm the
baby.
original big nose rapper, baby. We about to sling hot food all over this piece. Yeah. For the 2010, we gonna do it like this. They ain't bringing groceries, G. They groovers getting rude over records. But can you sling the food like this? You better bite this if you want to make the people move like this. Chezwa, a la cheeseburger, flame broil base. My pickle make you wiggle. You're busted. My mustard will wax your whole plate by itself, not including all my funky condiments. Nod your head to this and duck down as I commence to lock and load a fresh cantaloupe. Yo, I'm illin'. I'm slinging melons like the felons and slinging dope sacks. So max, but I wouldn't stand too close up in the light. Either bring it or hide, cause it's about to be a food fight. Yeah, I bet you in the neck with a cheeseburger. Come on. Yeah, bruh, I bet you in the neck with a cheeseburger. Now if I was what I ate, I'd better be a big couch. Got to substitute the ouch for the ooch. If so, I hate to see my man Donnie O. He be a butthead. Substitute the L for the O. Actually, factually, hella fools I know would be tore up if you was what you ate. No faking. My man Nate would be a straight up bacon. My brother Shock popcorn. And my cat would be a rat. My girl Vern would be some super sperm and things. My rich nigga Pac would be a lobster with hot wings. It's quite simple. It's true that my mental is wrecked. I'd be some mushrooms and cognac. I'd be a big fat gooey gooey pinto bean player skiller. Play that shit, Pee-wee, play the killer. So never bring it to hide. Cause it's about to be a food fight, nigga, come on. Yeah, we bet you in the neck with the cheeseburger. Come on. For the food fight. I said we slung it, the chicken nugget to your grill. You need something for the food fight. Get ready, we're coming ready with the groceries. For the food fight, just keep baking it, keep baking it. Hey, is everybody ready to do what you like? Oh yeah? Are y'all ready to be my brother Shock G, the freak of the industry tonight? Y'all ready? So y'all help me out, help me out. Somebody say, oh shit! Say, oh shit! Say, spit that shit! Say, spit that shit! Say, alright! We getting high tonight! Say, spit that shit, Humpty! I'ma spit that shit, check it out. Excuse me, trooper, will you be needing any packets today? Yo, B, don't be pulling on my jacket, okay? Cool, just trying to get your attention so you can take a look at this invention. Now, PPs, I got some more in my jacket. Yo, one of these condoms? Sex packets. It's like a pill, you can either chew it up or like an Alka-Seltzer. Dissolve it in a cup. And get this, you see the girl on the cover? You black out, and she becomes your lover. You tripping? No, I'm serious, these are authentic. Yeah, well, I always take hallucinogenics. Wrong again, my man. This is way more real, but since you know everything, I say, yeah, he's the packet man. I said, yeah, he's the packet man. The packet man. I said, yeah, he's the packet man. Well, now you got me curious. I'm kind of thinking about buying it. 3 for $10. It can't hurt to try it. Well, what exactly do I get? Read what it says. Okay, look at the picture. Bet it says Chinese girl, age 17, waist 24, hips 33. This one here says young white virgin. Man, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to splurge and get me a few of these things. How long do they last? Well, it depends. Let's see. These cheap ones here are at 10 minutes, but these are extra power. They last about a half an hour. And these here sell for about 40. cause you get two girls. Yeah, says orgy, right. And if you're married, it's no big deal. You ain't cheating at all, you're just popping a pill. And if your wife got a headache and wants to hit the sack, it's cool. Take a packet, fool. Biochemically compacted sexual affection. I said, yeah, he's the packet man. Yeah, he's the packet man. Yeah, he's the packet man. He's the packet man. One more time, everybody say okay. Say alright. Say spit that shit. Come on, spit that shit. Let me hear you say okay. Say alright. Say spit that shit. Say quit that shit.
And he did just quit that just like that, didn't he? Well, that's okay, because guess what, everyone? It is time for the game that we play. We're doing it a little early so we could fit more music in the night, because you know I always go for a while with some other stuff. I can't believe it. Fill in the blanks is on, and I'm giving some fun shout-outs tonight to Bruce out there. I saw that Bruce is listening, so shout-out to Bruce. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to hear some of his music in the next future here. But we are ready for the fill in the blanks game, and I've got everybody's answers to these obvious crazy questions every week. It has been an experience, quite the experience, to share these for sure over the years. And so here we go. When I say over the years, isn't that weird that I can now tell you that we have been doing this for years now? I mean, we are in episode 11 of season 7. I was able to reverse it and get it right by there, everybody. That's pretty good. Aha! Maybe this was dog brew and not real alcohol. But here we are. Ooh, I put it down so I could have a sip and be ready. Well, fill in the blanks for 9-7. Please be enjoying the jams in the background here. Hope they don't distract you too much. All right, question number 1. As our answers are coming in, we do have interaction on the YouTube channel of people giving us some of their answers from there. And you know what? We're going to share them. So thank you for those of you who have been submitting on there, and I will try to get to everything I can in order. So here we go. Name actors who are musicians, or musicians who are actors. Name the band or the movie they are in. All right. Here we go. Madonna. And she was in Desperately Seeking Susan. Very good answer. Madonna and Desperately Seeking Susan. We've got Jack Black in Envy and School of Rock. Cher in Moonstruck. Ooh, these are good answers. Very good. Very attentive people. Whoa. Harry Connick Jr. in Independence Day. And Tom Petty in The Postman. David Bowie in Labyrinth. Ooh. That one is fire right there. Ooh, that one is a good one. We have to figure out who you were. If that's the winner, we got to see who else gets that one. Let's see. All right, we've got Jamie Foxx as Ray. Wow, that is some good stuff. Jamie Foxx as Ray. That was crazy because Jamie Foxx is an actor. He was playing a musician, but he's also a musician. This is just so crazy. So a lot of crazy things all crossed over there. Now, let us go to, we got Kevin Bacon and the Bacon Brothers. That's right. I had the Bacon Brothers on my list, so whoever came up with that one, very smooth move. And there we go. So we've got online, what we have is, let's see what we got. We've got any answers on here? We're looking at some of the, you know what? They're kind of in different positions here. People just put their names. There we go. All right, there we go. I got some of these for later, but they didn't give me the answers to that one right there. All right, we're going to continue then. I've got Steven Seagal, who has the Steven Seagal Band. I've got Patrick Swayze with She's Like the Wind. And then, now, some of those were really good. They were really good. But I've got Keanu Reeves, Dog Star. All right. So out of those, out of all my favorites out of that list, I've got to say, I think it's David Bowie and Labyrinth. So if that was you, let me know. Let me know, and you'll be a winner of one of the prizes. All right. So reach out to us, funk@midnightspaghetti.com, and you tell me, hey, I'm the one who put David Bowie in Labyrinth. You didn't actually put David Bowie in Labyrinth, but you reminded us of that awesomeness because you were supposed to name an actor who is a musician or a musician who's an actor, and all those were really great answers. Number 2, blank, blank, and blank. All right, so if we're going to do blank, blank, and blank, and blank, and blank, and blank, then we have to go see what these answers are from our people online. Looks like for number 2, we got Snap, Crackle, and Pop. That is phenomenal. I love that answer. Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Yes. Lock, Stock, and 2 Smoking Barrels. These are awesome answers right now. Me, myself, and I. Holy crap. I actually didn't even think that when I made this one that we'd get all these good ones. Stop, drop, and roll. That is the one I've known my whole life. Women, wine, and song. Yeah. Those are things for sure. Lips, hips, and fingertips. These are all excellent. That just reminds me of the song What Part of the Pig is the Hot Dog from, though, when you said that. Let's see what else. Medeski, Martin, and Wood. That is some good stuff. Oh, I never thought we'd get so many of these on this one. Let's see. All right, so we've got, what else here? Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Oh, yeah. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Phil, Lesh, and Friends. And nothing but shout out to my wife's uncle with Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Boom. Those were blank, blank, and blank. Oh, man. And now he wasn't in Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but we had a good drink one family occasion where we both would not stop saying Blood, Sweat, and Tears. The band is what we were talking about, obviously, and we were loving that we both liked their music. So, shout out. We are now on famous or using movie quotes in your everyday life. I'm anxious to see how many of you all use movie quotes to express yourselves. I'm pretty sure a lot of you do. All right, well, we're going to just jump right in it. We got someone who says, no more Yankee my wanky. The donger need food. 16 candles. You're right. Oh my God. It's really hard to read that one. I'm going to say it with better phrasing. No more Yankee my wanky. The donger need food. That's a little better. It was more of a sentence. All right. And that's 16 candles. Really fun quote. I don't know where you use it or when you use it, but if that's how you express yourself, then that's awesome. I'm sure it sounds cool either way, however you want to use it. Let's see, which is another one. We've got When the Schnecken Beckons from the Birdcage. Wow. That is some referencing right there. I remember going to see the Birdcage in Mexico with subtitles. Let's see. We're still with... that's just your opinion, man. Definitely. I use that all the time for pretty much everything that somebody says to me. So it looks like we have number 3, which is from Tropic Thunder. So never go full retard. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't use that word any other time unless I was quoting from the actual quote of Tropic Thunder that's in there. But there you go. Number 3, someone is quoting from Tropic Thunder. And you're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls, from The Sandlot. That is one of the most used ones out there. I've got to see if anyone else is going to beat that one. Otherwise, you are a winner who came up with You're Killing Me, Smalls. Let's see. Yeah, that's You're Killing Me, Smalls, one of those quotes. Let me give you some other ones that I've got here as we've trying to compile what we've got. I got Richard Carey saying I use at least 10 movie quotes a day. I wish we could have them, Rich. Shout out to my man, Rich. So I'm going to make sure Rich knows in a moment we're shouting out to him. But Rich, give us those 10, man. Write them down for us. But thank you, Rich. Way to go. And White Owl, Neff, I know that's you. Good to see you, man. So here we go. I'm going to tell you those last ones that I have. I have Catch You Later. Unfortunately, from Dazed and Confused, I like to say that, and I get associated with Slater a lot. Catch you later. Pass the can, man. That was was that from Reality Bites? That is from Reality Bites. Shoot, fly, don't bother me. That is a Pauly Shore reference from, and is it the wait, is it the Son-in-Law or is it Encino Man? I think it's Encino Man. But another one from Encino Man is Wheezing the Juice. I definitely consider Wheezing the Juice every time I'm at a 7-Eleven, season 7, episode 11. But Wheezing the Juice when I'm looking at a Slurpee machine, or if I ever drink from a container in the fridge and get caught, I just yell Wheezing the Juice. For some reason, I love to say Cuban B. Yes, Cuban B. For any time just the word B, or B, but the letter B comes up, or if I'm going to Cuban Burger in downtown Harrisonburg. Not really going there now. You have to carry out if you're going to buy stuff from them, which is very safe. And so 60% of the time, it works all the time. All those are great quotes that everybody shared with us. And so we are moving to famous cameos, I believe, was the next one. Famous movie cameos. Blank is the blank in blank. And I mentioned that Dave Grohl is the devil in The Pick of Destiny. So let's just see what we have here. We have Bill Clinton as a stunt extra in Die Hard. How is that? Is that really true? That's amazing if it is. I did not know that. That's just something else. How come I did not know that? Bill Murray is the still alive Bill Murray in Zombieland. That is a phenomenal one. I actually really love the way Bill Murray is portrayed in that. He's the best. I mean, he's just Bill Murray, so that's even funnier. Tony Bourdain with Chris Cornell. Wait. Was that the right one? Oh, sorry. That's the wrong one. That'll be later. Donald Trump, Judge Caddyshack. Donald Trump, Judge Caddyshack. All right. So, yeah, that's definitely a cameo, I guess. Like, I guess he was famous then, but it is back when he was put in movies. He was also in Home Alone, I believe. I think so. Not that I know much about Home Alone or anything, I swear. What else do we have in our movie stuff? We got Jack Black and Jack... No. That was from our School of Rock, which you could consider it like he's doing a cameo, but it's actually his movie. Alfred Hitchcock is the guy in the background in every Alfred Hitchcock movie. You're right. And that's like a staple now. A lot of people, they just call people Alfred Hitchcocking in the background now if they do that. That'd be a thing. And I think what we got. Well, I was surprised about the Bill Clinton stunt double. I can't believe that. That's not true. That can't be true, is it? All right, let me see what other ones I've got. I've got Flea is, if you look, Flea is in Back to the Future. He's also in Point Break and Anthony Kiedis too. But they're actually in the movie, so I assume that gives them, you know, it gives them, I guess, a lead role. I don't know. It's not a lead role. They died, I think. I don't want to ruin it for you. So let's continue through the game. Oh yeah. And we're going to be moving on to number 5, Running Mates. Hopefully I'm getting to some of your answers here. Apparently, White Owl was telling me that Florida confiscated from Australian, or the other way around. I don't think it was related to Florida. I don't know. We'll have to look. I believe the story was Australia. See, I'm answering questions real time, best I can. Although that was from earlier, but that's okay. Let's get to Running Mates. All right, I'm just gonna give you mine off the cuff because this is one that a lot of Pearl Jam fans already like to say, which is Vedder Gossard. I'm pretty sure that they would be trying to solve our global warming issues because their last album is all about that, and that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure that Ticketmaster would finally get their asses handed to them by a Vedder Gossard Pearl Jam super powerhouse. That is the guitarist in Pearl Jam, along with Eddie Vedder, the lead singer. And as I told you, I'm Eddie Veddering tonight with my wine bottle. I'm going to have to play you songs so I can get some more. But I also have Cheech and Chong, and what do you think they would be running on? That's what I put, but it looks like Bruce Online also wrote Cheech and Chong for legalization. I just wrote Cheech and Chong, what do you think they would do? That's their style. I thought it would be really funny if it was Simon and Garfunkel. And unfortunately, I know Garfunkel would hate the fact that he would have to still be the vice president of that company. But go figure what great harmony we could have in America. And it would solve a couple things. As far as, you know, we'd have a minority president and a minority vice president all at the same time. That'd be awesome. But that's not the only reason. All right. And so we can look at some of the other ones we've got here. Let's see what we've got. Flava Flav and David Crosby for legalization. It looks like Flava Flav, David Crosby, Cheech and Chong, everybody's going to be going for the jugular on legalization. They just want it all across America for them. Let's see. Jack White and Jack Black. That would be really great. It would be Jack Black first and Jack White. I appreciate that. I think Jack Black could be a good president. Jack White would be like a creepy kind of fun vice president. Black or White 2020 is what it would look like, or black/white rather 2020, because they're running together, not against each other. But that would have been the wrong message in that case. But black/white, that would be really funny. The Jacks. Main issue is getting the Cars for Kids banned by the FCC. I absolutely think the Cars for Kids song being banned by the FCC by Jack Black and Jack White, that comment alone deserves a win. If you reach out to me, I will get you one of these Midnight Spaghetti Gators, because hell yeah, Cars for Kids is a disease. That's the next thing they got to take care of after we get rid of the serious shit. Then that's the next serious thing. The cure for Cars for Kids song is maybe giving, I don't know, split them up into something else. That song sucks. All right, let's see what we've got. We have Hall & Oates campaign for high notes. That is awesome. I love how it rhymes. Hall & Oates and the campaign for high notes. This is genius. Oh man. I'm gonna go with let's see, is there any others? It looked like, honestly, Cheech and Chong came up a whole lot. People definitely want them to become president. At least it'd be really funny. All right, let's see. Well, after all that It looks like Flavor Flav, David Crosby, Eddie Vedder, Gossard. Here's another one. How about if De Niro and Pesci? De Niro and Pesci. And then you know what they'd run on? Anyone ask them, they say, "Are you talking to me?" So maybe that's all they have to say. No one ever has to ask them their opinion. They'll just get you. That'd be a winning ticket right there. De Niro, Pesci. All right. Could quote a lot of my cousin Vinny if we're talking about quoting movies. All right, so we need to move on. And this is where it gets very interesting because I wonder what people's answers would be for this one. But as we know, that the McJordan that thing is number 6. Name a fast food or popular chain menu item and endorse it with a famous actor, musician, band, politician, or athlete. And you can stretch it to a product or thing. We just want to see some funny endorsements. Travis Scott got a Big Mac, and that's why I thought that was kind of funny because it just actually happened for real, and it's because of his love for the Big Mac. It's amazing how you can be you can be famous and you like something so much that it kind of lands those endorsements in your lap. So I would really love that to happen to me. But here we go. Somebody said the McEpstein Happy Meal. That is dirty. That is bad. But hey, we are open radio, so people can say what they want. And some things are in poor taste, bruh. But they can also be poor taste and funny as long as we understand we're not really trying to hurt people's feelings. All right. Enough serious shit. The Fleetwood Mick. Wow, the Fleetwood Mick. Well, I guess what would that be? Huh. Well, I guess that would be like a McDonald's, anything. Like the McJordan, the Fleetwood Mick. I like that. Okay, I understand now. Let me see. I'm learning, okay? Wow, Andre the Giant's BK Whopper. Especially, not to ruin it, but you can see George Carlin for a moment in Bill and Ted's, and they use it like he's a hologram. Holograms endorsements. Is that going to be a thing? Just to fake you? That could happen. Andre the Giant could get some bank. He was so cool. He was scary looking dude, but he was very cool. Andre the Giant, classic. Hulk Hogan lifting him up. That was awesome. All right. So we are at I got one right here. Here we go. The Taco Bell Jack Black single nacho order. Now, the idea about the single nacho order is that if it has all one thing of cheese and it connects a whole bunch of nachos, then if you steal all the cheese on the top and it's all connected to one nacho, then that counts as one nacho. From Saving Silverman, the great movie Saving Silverman. So I figured I'd give Jack Black the Taco Bell Jack Black single nacho. Although they don't use real cheese in those Taco Bell nachos, so it might have to be another nacho product. And if you are into Roy Rogers, how about the Jeff Goldblum Gold Rush sandwich? I think that'd be kind of cool. And the Big Fish sandwich with the PH for Fish, the band. I think that they could pitch the Big Fish for sure. So those are the endorsements, and that leaves us at the very last question of the night, which is, that had to hurt. What are your top memorable televised injuries? And we've got from one person here, Siegfried and Roy, the Tiger Attack by Becky. She didn't attack them with the tiger. That was who it was. Becky, shout out. Siegfried and Roy. I didn't watch it. You watched that? There was just a televised tiger attack? Yikes. Anderson Silva, lower leg snapped and dangling in the UFC fight. Holy crap, did I watch that? I've never seen anything do that. I never thought that it would. It turned from a real leg into just a wobbling Gumby. I don't know how to explain it. That dude must have felt proud who did it. My foot just broke a dude's leg. While at the same time feeling bad. Joe Theismann with the broken leg. Yes, that's right. Broken leg Johnny. Theismann literally snapped. They could hear it in the stadium. Theismann once again on this person's list. Napoleon McCallum. Any Jackass episode. That is a true point. Point taken. I would have to say the Why Me Nancy Kerrigan injury. I will never forget watching that all happen on TV. And that means that I actually watched figure skating as a kid and that I actually witnessed it in real time. Yes, I did. How about real-time figure skating drama? Other things that I witnessed as injuries. I saw Jansen's injury to his ankle at the Redskins field. I saw it come out of his socket. That was pretty gross. But that wasn't televised. But I mean, it was televised to everybody else, but I was right there. And I know that there's been some other ones that we have seen on TV, some bad injuries. I was there for Alex Smith's leg too. I watched that happen. So it seems that we have a lot of Washington number helmet injuries in this list. That's right. I'm going to avoid to use that old name. And if I did, it's still kind of a part of trying to fix that. But yes, the number helmets is what you'll be hearing me refer to my Washington sports football team for a while. Go Washington number helmets. And so we have, that's it. As far as the injuries list, I don't see any other ones. The Anderson snap, and that's it. So I know there was other injuries. I know that we've had other. We don't have to dwell on them. I know T.O. broke his leg. That wasn't really disgusting though. So we'll just try to think if we can remember any other ones that were just disgusting. But you already named some bad ones. So here we are with the winners of tonight. It was Labyrinth for sure. If that person wants to reach out to me. If you want to, I believe any of the other ones that I said that I thought were big winners, I really think that the Jack White and Jack Black campaign for getting Cars for Kids banned, totally a necessity. I'm behind it. Both those guys tend to lean towards some of the things I dig. I don't know what Jack White does, but he's friends with Eddie Vedder. That's good enough for me. So, there we go, rounding it out, everybody. That was the fill in the blanks, and they were weird ones tonight, but we got through them all, and thank you so much. And that means I know that we're right at 11-ish, 11:06-ish actually, but I'm still going to play something because that's what I do. I promise you guys more music, and I've got it to play. So we've got some more lined up, and if we're going to go from a list of a lot of music I've been busting out in this season is from recordings of bands that submitted to Spaghetti Fest. Either it played there or submitted or are friends of ours and we have the recordings of their album. So there's lots of musicians like that. And we love to just bust out ones you might not have ever heard. And some of these, you have heard them a couple times. But I feel really good when I get a chance to ever play the Big Woo. So I always like to bust out the Big Woo when I can on this show. And if that can happen right now, I'd be the happiest guy if I could find some Big Woo to share for you. And I appreciate you guys listening tonight. And we're going to be right with you with the Big Woo here in just one moment. This is Dancing with Lula by the Big Woo. They played Spaghetti Fest 1. The very funky band from Minnesota.
I've been searching for a lover ever since I was 10 for 4.
Thanks for listening tonight.
Misunderstood. That's love ain't been right. She let me go into the night. I bought myself a fancy suit, cause her tweeds what the girls prefer. Guy in the sweater, new better clothes. Offers almost hanging, my girl. Got it up with the pastor's youngest, with the picker of a five. Gave us over by 5 1/4. Even got it on my side. On my side. Amen. I've been dancing with Lula. See, I got a honeysuckle high. She my front porch swinging mama. Now she ain't even mine. Misunderstood. That's love ain't been right. She may go into the night. Can't stop in the looking and loving, but oh Lord, I can't find no one who would steal my heart more satisfied. So I'm tripping around this portion with this long like a little Lamar. But she won't even abide a pretty eye. Alright. Gonna show me a thrill when bags say take to the sky. So now I'm a dancing with Lula. Can't ever seem to get my thrill, which is more than I can say for little Shannon Liza. Oh, little Miss Lou. Oh, I've been dancing with Lula. See, I got a honeysuckle high. She's my front porch swinging mama. Now she ain't even mine. And misunderstood. That's love ain't been right. She let me go into the night. Dancing with Lula. See, I got a honeysuckle high. She's my front porch swinging mama. Now she ain't even mine. And misunderstood. That's love ain't been right. Little Shannon says I lie. I've been dancing with Lula. Little Shannon says I lie. I've been dancing with Lula. Little Shannon says I lie. I've been dancing with Lula. Little Shannon says I lie. I've been dancing with Lula. Little Shannon says I lie. I've been dancing with Lula. Little Shannon says I lie.
Yeah, I've been dancing with Lula. All right. Now, I know that one is one of my favorite bigger ones, and I have others still to play if we keep on rolling through the seasons. This is going to be hopefully one of the longer seasons with some special stuff I need to announce. We did not go live from the farm the other night, but we did have the live stream online as it was for sale through the Fantastic Farm site. But we will be sharing music from that set as it was the first Midnight Spaghetti show back in a long time, if you call it back. But we do we do have something else that's special. It's not Midnight Spaghetti, but it's still magic music from our friends Money Penny. Thanks for listening tonight, everybody.
I shot myself today. You know I
Sunny side.
bleed it all. No one's to blame. She wasn't worth a name. When my blood runs thin, I'm gonna be so high, so high. I'm gonna love my Valentine. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. If making fires a sin, you know I'll never preach at all. Go burn it to the edge now, baby, won't you? It warms my bones. Will I make it there? Place where no one cries, where I can sing new songs about the same old things. Wanna shake my Valentines. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. Where's the crime? Where's the crime when there ain't no victim? There ain't no victim now. Where's the crime? Where's the crime when there ain't no victim? There ain't no victim now. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. My shadow never covers up the sunny side. Oh, I feel so famous, I can't even try to hide. I feel so famous, I can't hide.
Friends, thank you for listening tonight. We're going to end it with a little outro of Ryan Villanueva. Thank you so much for being a part of our party. And I will see you in 2 weeks.
More or less, possibly somewhere in between. By your smile, you're saying funny things, or so it seems. What I thought you said, I had to process in my head. Trying to catch your drift, lay it down, I'll give it a lift. When you voice the sound, it's better the second time around. Oh, round and round these words, we all fall down. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say. Words fly into my ears, but some go over my head. If you want me to go, I'll stick around and stay instead. What I thought you said, I had to process in my head. I'm trying to catch your drift. Lay it down, I'll give it a lift. When you voice the sound, it's better the second time around. Oh, running around these words, we all fall down. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say. Yes, I'll say yes. Whoa, yeah. What I thought you said, I had to process in my head. I'm trying to catch your drift. Lay it down, I'll give it a lift. When you voice a sound, it's better the second time around. Oh, running around these words, we all fall down. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say. Miscommunication, lost in translation. I'll say yes to anything you say.